I'm a fireball.
Okay. Yeah, a bunch of pumpkins down here. Jack-o'-lanterns. What's the difference between a pumpkin and a jack-o'-lantern? Is it the size? I want to just pull over and grab a couple. Miles an hour, going with the wind. I'll turn back into it, catch up with David. About 200 feet. We're about 2.5 miles away from the LZ. We've been going in a big circle, the big loop. This is one of those flights where I don't have a whole lot to think about saying or talking about. Kind of out here trying to keep warm, but it is pretty out here. Over here in West Lafayette by the river, this is all sand, a lot of sand in the ground, very fertile, but also sandy. So the soil drains really well, and it's really fertile. So they can grow some good crops out here. David down there flying by the corn combine. He's just got a combine and a tractor with a wagon, and he's just filling that wagon right up as he goes. If they cut the corn about, it just depends. Sometimes they'll cut it real short. Sometimes they'll cut it right to the ground. You don't want to land in the corn when it's a little bit tall. They get a corn stalk pushed up. That probably wouldn't be very good. Sometimes they'll cut it maybe a foot, and then they'll come back with a big brush hog and cut it all down. They rotate a lot between corn and soybeans out here. A little bit of wind coming off over these trees. Been flying for about 24 minutes. Yeah, I'm flying over the river, but I've got a left side and a right side that's all clear, so I could go either way. I'd probably go left. There's a good place to land right down there on the river. I was going to say I'd probably go left because there's an easier access to the road over that way compared to this side. But there is access over here. And there's a house right over here. There goes David. $6:30. Go ahead and let the trims out a little bit. So about 9. About 9 over here. I wish I could see the numbers better on this wing. Closer to 12 on that side. So we're about 11 on each side. Doing about 20, about 18, 20 right through here. Yeah, we're going here pretty quick. About 33, 32, 33, 34. Whoa! Looked like I hit a bump there. Thought I got hit by an incoming rocket. Probably hit something off of David's. Where David was over here, probably hit something off of him. Yeah, that was a good bump. Open it up as far as it's open. You got to crank up your motor more, or your engine more, to get more RPMs and keep you lifted. Doing 36. It's like the football stadium lights are on. Friday night football. About 400 feet. At about 37. About 3 miles from the runway. Been flying for about 32 minutes. Yeah, a little wanky out here. Sun's starting to go down. You can starting to get a little bit, starting to get a little dark, going behind the mountains or the hills. There's nobody golfing. 37 miles an hour, 328 feet above ground. Runway is straight ahead. Not seeing any airplanes in the area. I've got my heated jacket on, but I don't have the battery connected. It's not too bad yet. I'm okay. 38, 39, 39.5, 39.7. Now we're going to hit 40. There's 53, 53.5. I don't know if you saw that or not. We'll turn around and cut down about 24 miles an hour. Get a good shot of the sun going down. Go ahead, pull the trims in. I'm going to pull them out all the way in. So we'll just glide here. Well, we're not really gliding, we're hovering. And the sun is just about gone. Yeah, I need to get gas in my truck. I'm wondering, should I get gas or flying? Am I going to have another flight this year? That's the question. As the sun sets in a small town in Ohio, the two Triker guys are freezing their butts off. Today's flight was brought to you by, wow, was that an incoming rocket that hit me? Or did I get a thump? Thump. So, I've got a question. When you're flying in reflex mode and you go all trims halfway out and you're more in reflex, does the wing become like a Cadillac? It gets real smooth when you hit bumps, or does it get a little solid? You get a thump instead of a bump. So, let's talk thumps and bumps in reflex mode with a Dudek wing. Fog is starting to roll in, starting to get haze on the ground. Trying to see if I see David. He might have went over to the playing field. This combine is down here signaling he needs to be unloaded. There's David over there. Get over these power lines. There's still a little bit of wind out there. It's about 650, and there's a little bit of wind down on the ground. Been flying for about 45 minutes. David's on the runway, setting up to land. Wind has changed directions a little bit. We'll go down here, turn around, and follow David in. RPMs are about 4,300, and we're just, trims are almost all the way in, and we're just cruising down here about 20.8 miles an hour into the wind. I'm letting the runway smooth down a little bit since David woke it up, and he's on the ground. .31, 32, and we're coming in. Yeah, the wind is definitely catching us.